Right. Guns N' Roses. Twinkles, hurry up. Turn it off. Alright. Shh. Gotta act cool here. Right. Shine.
Gary, how are you?
Good. How are you? Mildred stopped by here yesterday.
Did she?
Yeah, I was very relieved to find out that Mr. Warner is doing good.
Yeah, he's doing much better.
Yeah, you know, I mean, because, you know, you guys got to take care of me. I'm a brother, right?
Right.
No, I mean, I want to hear right, like a Kiss concert. Can you say right?
I said right.
All right. So everything's on for Saturday?
Yeah.
Everything good?
Everything is good.
Oh, well, no, I appreciate it. And I don't know what they talk about out there, but I hope it's good. You know, between Mildred and my mom, they were out there for about an hour.
Wow.
But do I have it wrong, Tim? Probably not, right?
Have what wrong?
My heart condition right now.
I believe your heart condition is right. That's why I continue to work with you.
All right.
You know, I believe so.
You just got to hang in there, right? I mean, you just got to, stay.
That is smart. You gotta do your best to do what's right. That's all. You know what's right.
Right, but can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Where did God come from?
See, there's a very good question, Jerry, because it's hard for us to have a concept that human beings, we know everything that we know has a beginning and has an end.
But how do you put the answers to that? I mean, just by looking at all the things.
I mean, if somebody throws that out at me, you know, I'm like, well, where did air come from?
Where did air come from, right?
So where did air come from?
Where did air?
Where did the sun come from?
Where did the sun come from? The moon and the stars and the...
That we have to recognize that, like air, either we say air was always here,
air was...
it's just one of those things, it's like, it's hard for humans to have a concept of the fact that there was something that always was, or always is, and always will be. Because everything that we know as humans has a beginning and has an end.
Right. Everything we know as humans.
Right.
Has a beginning and an end. I want to make sure I got it right.
To know that we can only go by the evidence that there's a universal creator.
Right.
That creator.
Right. That's how I feel. No. That's how I feel. I don't know. That's how I feel, Tim. Right.
Yeah. But that's I don't think it's wrong with somebody to struggle with that question.
Right.
I think,
well, a friend of mine, I mean, he raised it, he brought it up, and I kind of answered it basically the way you were just saying there. I mean, I just look at the evidence, I mean, it's intelligent design. I mean, how could this just poof out of nowhere? I mean, how could you accept that? Say, well, and then all of a sudden we're born, it's awesome, and we die. But in the meantime, all this stuff, who put it here? What kind of hands? Who could do something like this? And then they say, well, where did he come from?
Yeah, I know. No, that's a tough one.
Yeah, all right.
But not everything that we, not everything that we know can we see. Not everything that we know can we fully understand.
Right. And
that's
why we can't. That's why we can't.
That has beginning and has end.
That's why we can't rely on our own understanding.
That's right.
I mean, we can't. We have to just have faith.
Understanding is such a little, tiny little piece.
All right.
The greater picture.
And I mean, all we can do is just get better.
No,
I mean,
tiny little atom, a little piece of matter.
All right, but here's the deal, Tim. Here's the deal. I mean, most people say, well, you're better off being atheist because of Christians are all hypocritical. You know.
Well, you know what? I understand that honesty as well, because there is a lot of hypocrite religions that teach one thing. They teach peace. They go to war. They teach love. They kill each other. You know, they teach, you know, not to harm somebody, and they molest little children. I understand why people are mad at religion, and why they're upset at Christian religion.
Right.
You know, if you look at the history of a lot of the apostate Christian religions, you'll see that people have a reason to upset with Christianity in general, because the Christians, quote unquote, did not follow Christ's law.
Right.
Christ's law was love your neighbor as yourself, love Jehovah. You know, but they didn't follow that. They did a lot of key things in the name of God that, you know, that were not issued by Christ or by God. But they took it in their heads by the thing, you know, let's fix the rest of it. There's to make excuses for doing what they wanted to do, which was pillage and rape and kill, which is a bad thing. And it didn't happen in the name of so-called Christianity, but certainly they were not following Christ. And that's why we're very, what do you want to call it? People will look at us maybe as fanatical for the fact that we follow what the Bible says and what Jesus really taught. But if you don't, if you start to implement your own reasoning, then you get what happened with apostate Christianity. You start thinking things are okay that are okay to do.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, I gotta get going. The phone's gonna die. I appreciate it. What were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing, Jerry. I was thinking about, you know, all the things that happened in the name of Christianity.
Right.
Were just false things.
I know, but I mean, I wouldn't have known this if it wasn't, of course, for you people. I think, I mean, I'm content with it. I'm satisfied. You know, I don't need any more, like, searching out. Right now, I just want to, you know, prepare. I mean, like, you know, just...
There's no problem with that.
Yeah, just growing. I mean, I'm not going to see... No, I mean, no, listen to me, Tim. That attitude is like, well, you're better off being atheism right now because Christianity, it's like putting a stop on things. It's like saying, okay, I'll stay here, I'll stop, that's it. You know, I'll wait because we don't have no proof right now. We don't have no proof. We don't have no proof. And then the Bible there, how could it have been written by man? You know, how could it have been a fairy tale? Here you go. Here you go. I mean, how way back then did they come up with something like this? Am I?
It's possible that they could have in different areas of the world written the same exact.
So they could have come up with all this. They could have.
You know, in the same exact prophecy.
Right.
You know, there's just too much showing that the Bible was apocryphal. That definitely was an inspired book. There was a greater author than just a bunch of men. Because it wouldn't have the...
But there's no way that this. I mean, that this could have.
Possible.
It's possible.
It's impossible.
That the Bible. But you're trying to tell me there's no proof in the Bible. You're telling everything is written is no prophecy. Nothing has come true. There's no evidence of the Bible.
Right.
There's no evidence of the Bible.
Bible has plenty of evidence that's...
Yeah, there's plenty of evidence in the Bible, though. That I mean, it's like a manual in a sense, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's getting late. I gotta get going.
No problem.
And I'll talk to you soon.
All right, please take care of yourself.
Yep.
All right, bye now.
Bye. Okay, so I guess the West One Radio will continue on until we figure out what's going on. We're looking for a Batman theme here. Let's go down, see if we can. I got faith that I'll find some kind of Batman thing on my wall. You know, it just gets weirder and weirder. So I agree with my friends over there, but here we go. You still got a question. How could you just say to yourself,
Another brisk, bright day,
how can you just say to yourself, well, since we have no proof here,
the park is ready, Commissioner.
let's
The police are ready. All the flower children in Gotham
be
City
flower
are ready
children.
for their fancy flowering, but there are no flowers.